All right, welcome folks. We are live and I don't know, how about some checkered deck warm up today? Surely that'll mean I won't fail to draw my flushes like I did at the start of yesterday. No good skips. Let's let it rip. Oh no. Okay. Should be fine. Don't think I want popcorn. My man on a warm-up run. Huh? Could have been something. Alright, it's just two flushes here. We need to get that econ rolling a bit. This will sell for 2? Sure. Do I actually want to win in one hand, or should I get the... I should pay a little bit to get the Grimbo up, maybe. Wait. I just realized how stupid that was given the boss plan that we're against. We just paid money for nothing. It's fine, it's a warm-up run. Give me that. How good is Green Joker? Because there are others that work similarly. It's one of the best at what it does. It's not quite a red card, but you know, better than a lot of flat mult scalers. Okay, we definitely want the spectral. So that we can try and feed the hologram. We're really looking for chips right now. Like a square man would go pretty hard, which is why I didn't want the supernova, because we don't really want to be playing flushes forever, I don't think. That's chips. At least it has the potential to be. Now, the problem with it is it could kill me trying to find the straights. Hand size will help. That's chips if you squint hard enough.
Well met.
Bing bong. Thank you for the 13. Just need an 8 here. Still just need an 8 here. Beginning to dislike this runner. Wait, we did it, finally. Me when they're running in the road instead of on the sidewalk? I mean, this is America. You're just allowed to run them over, right? Welcome, Murphy. Right, we did it, chat. We got 15 chips.
Well met.
Skeeter, thank you for the 3. 30 chips? Holy. You. Yeah. I know there's got to be a 10 in here somewhere. I don't care if it's hearts. Nope. Temperance? We haven't used a tarot card since the first Temperance. You're welcome, Parasol. What do we want to do here? We've got a lot of jacks, it feels like. But we don't really care that much because we are kind of playing towards the hologram, I guess, but I don't know. Good death, the purple. There it is. Alex, thank you for the membership. Pay $3 here for 15 chips. Welcome, Focus Shop. 2 more rounds. Oh, man. If I weren't so invested in this runner, that would be something. If we simply make more jacks, which makes the runner worse. Genius. Okay, so don't rely on the 10s. But also, what else am I supposed to look for here? We got it. Alright, I'll play the Royal Flush. Kind of an unfortunate hologram so far. Is that the liar? Alright. Hologram's gonna start popping, our straights are gonna start flopping. Guess we can just play some flushes with the blue seal now.
Well met.
Or just pairs. Rose, thank you for the 6 months. Oh, oh no, I don't want that. Fusion Warrior, thank you for the bits. It is an unfortunate set of rolls. Sorry to hear that. Gross. Just need a jack, of which we have plenty. James, thank you for the bits. Cat. Does give me chips, but it's not very good. I think we gotta pass on it. Doesn't need to do that much to be worthwhile, I suppose. Just need a 4 or a 9. Don't win. Really don't want to be leveling up straights. This is very clearly not a straight build. Pairs. Because it is in fact likely a pair build. Gonna happen again though. C-dubs, thank you for the bits. Welcome to the stream. Didn't even get the lucky card to hit. What's in here? Rose, thank you for the bits. Denny's, IHOP, or Waffle House? Definitely Waffle House. Because if I'm gonna get terrible food, it should at least be cheap. And served to me with, like, unbridled rage. 4 a.m. Waffle House hits different. I've never had the pleasure. I've only ever had Waffle House.
Well
and I was
met.
like on a work trip because I don't have any around me. So the novelty probably contributes to that choice as well. One of these days we'll get a single lucky card hit, right? There we go. We did it. The cat's contributing now. I mean, this is more money over the course of the run, right? Surely they always hit. Alright. I mean, we make enough lucky cards, the cat will hit eventually.
Well met.
Stumpy Orange Cat. Thank you for the 2. Oh! Holy, and we got the blue seal value. We get the blue seals, we can get out of the runner. Take the money. take the Magician. Probably not that invested in the lucky cards yet. Let's do this. Just click some random cards, maybe. Those are some good random cards to click. Probably Ecto this, right? It's the best hit.
Well met.
Danny, thank you for the 2.
Well met.
And Helicus, thank you for the 3. Gold card. Really need red seals right now. Oh right, we're never gonna draw that straight, are we? Nice. Pairs. Best way to pack Grimbo.
Well met.
In styrofoam, maybe? Bye-bye. Holy, thank you for the 20 gifted. It depends on where you're shipping them, and I would guess. Thank you, Egg. Could have been a good baseball card if it lasted a little longer. Maybe we'll come back for another one. Goodbye, Egg. I deserve that. The streamer M throwing. My pair level's at 100. Okay, so this is like a 2x right now. Can you stop giving me red seals, please?
Well met.
Anonymous, thank you for that gifted sub. It's boss blind. Let's see if we can find that baseball man. Good warm-up run. More lucky cards, maybe? We have a lot of jacks still from the start, right? Leah, thank you for the donation. Much appreciated.
Well met.
And Ace, thank you for the 10. We do still have the runner. So that gives the red seal something to do finally. My sister calls you Poker Brian. I don't know what those, none of those words are in the Bible. How mad should I be, chat? At least 3? Okay, now is that out of 5 or 10? Three out of 3? Uh-oh. Furious, they said you look like a wholesome Minecrafter. There's still some of those around? I mean, that's a relief. At least. Jeffs, thank you for the bits.
Well met.
Kiro, thank you for the gifted sub. I was, so my nephew is 9 and like just starting to grasp what I'm doing for work. And so he's asking now a lot of questions about like if I've collabed with these different YouTubers, and I'm realizing that I just do not know a single Minecraft YouTuber other than Feinberg, because he did the because he did the invitational thing with Murphy's event. And so I just probably played the least relatable game for a 9-year-old in existence. Angel Flame, thank you for the bits. And I don't think a 9-year-old is necessarily in Feinberg's target demographic either, so I can't even, you know, gain any aura that way. Just looked up Brian. Okay, let's see. That's grain. Maybe this explains why people think I'm British. I don't think this man looks like me. But it's maybe one of the less offensive versions of, hey Roffle, you look like X. People think you're British? Yeah. I have a team of lawyers to send cease and desist to anyone who accuses me of being British. People tell me I'm Eggman. Well, because what happens is that, like, people don't know how to, like, look at a face. And so they see one defining characteristic and they latch onto that. For me, it's glasses. For you, it's mustache. You mean a team of barristers? You can't trick me. I know that's a fancy British word for lawyers. We don't do that here. People also don't know how to act on the internet. Yeah, we learned that these past few days pretty frequently. Like, we learn it every time we stream, but we've especially learned it recently. I thought height was your defining characteristic. I was confused it with Andre the Giant. Well, people don't know my height when they just see me in this tiny box on their phone screen, right? One hand tap, I can do that. We talk politics on this stream, only if you have the right opinions. So tread lightly. But also, no, not really.
Well met.
Akira, thank you for the 3. A kid came up to me at the grocery store and asked if I was the typical gamer, and I said, sorry, no, buddy, no. I looked him up later, and I was like, okay, fair, I guess. Okay, let's see this.
Well
I'm
met.
learning that I don't watch a lot of YouTube, it turns out. I mean, again, I think people are latching on to just, like, facial hair and glasses as a feature. So, we gotta help these people. You all gotta spend a little bit more time in your character customization screens so that you can actually, like, recognize and identify a face. Felt bad he went from super excited to extremely disappointed. Okay, I was I was taking a train once, and I went to find my seat. I know, rare American actually using the train system, but it happened, I promise. And as I get my seat, and I see somebody coming down the row, and he locks eyes with me, and he looks like somebody in my demographic, and I'm just like, oh god, he's recognizing me, isn't he? And it was just nightmare. And he approaches me. Yeah, I am British because I'm taking the train. No, that's how you know I'm not British. I didn't call it the tube. He locks eyes with me and says, "Are you?" And I'm just, my heart sinks, and I'm like, oh god, this is a long train ride. I'm gonna have to entertain this fella for the entirety of it. And then he says, "Do you reenact?" And I looked at him like, my brother in Christ, what are you talking about? And I was like, what do you mean? He's like Civil War. And I was like, dear God, no. And I, like, let it go, but then a part of me afterwards was like, wait. I know what I look like. What side did you think I was gonna be reenacting on, buddy? 'Cause I don't appreciate that. So anyway, no, I've never really been recommended in public. Fortunately. Roffle E. Lee. Don't get that started. Oh my god, it's a straight flush. Wait a minute. Is this a run? I just played the 3 of a kind. Well, one of the 3 of a kinds that I drew. Alright, we need some planet scaling and a bunch of onks. It's planet scaling. Heard it's bad to take straight flushes because you get more options in celestial packs. Is that not correct? No. Straight Neptune exists before you play it. Something like a flush house is what you might be confusing it with, which does dilute your celestial packs. If you're like playing towards a telescope or playing on Nebula deck, that might be a consideration though. Speaking of. That telescope is going to be huge for us. Eternal Riffraff with Madness is funny, yeah, but it's not good, is the problem. Especially if we want to like do the actual funny thing and get 5 copies of this madness.
Well met.
Serial, thank you for the 4 months. Okay, these are guaranteed spades. This is a bad draw for a flush, though. Yes, Madness gains molt when there are no jokers to destroy. That's why it's at 2.5 right now. Video name, can one joker beat Gold State? I already have that video, so... Oh! Let's do this first. Get our... Jupiter. It's always the Madness runs, man. This is the second Madness run in a row that I've gotten a soul card off of it. I think we just rip the sigil and pray it's not spades. Alternatively, we could take the money, but we're definitely taking the onk. $10 is a lot, but I kind of want some suit fixing. Okay, guess we're doing hearts now. Buy the cheap one. Be good. I think the run is just like, unless we brick draws,
well met.
The run is just in a pretty good spot right now. Cow Tipper, thank you for the prime. That'll help. How many hearts are we looking at? Well, we lost them all, but I needed this. This'll help avoid bricking draws. Sashwa, thank you for the super chat. Is Serpent necessary for Naninf, or early Perkeo and Observatory will do? Early Perkeo and Cryptid is probably a little bit better. But you probably want to still use... You'll probably... Like, that don't... Cryptid or Perkeo Observatory does not get you Naninf on its own. You need some help from Serpent in that case still. Again, I would just recommend watching Doc's video.
Met.
Big Benjamus, thank you for the prime. Still have most of our diamonds. Shouldn't be too hard to hit one. 12 and 12. We really want to get rid of spades, but let's death here. You think the two madnesses are mad they can't destroy each other? Yeah, maybe we should try and separate them. I'm not going to take anything that isn't an onk from here. Hand size is neat. Medium also helpful.
Well met.
Very nice. Spectre, thank you for the 2 months. Get another madness to separate them with? What do you think I'm trying to do? Did you make another exact joker without onk? You're gonna want to sit down for this. Look, the good play was probably taking the sun, but I just want to go on a hunt for another onk. Is this heated rivalry? No, I haven't watched that show, but from my understanding, we wouldn't need to separate them in that case. We'd need to get them, oh, even closer together. What is this? In reality, I should have discarded the hearts and tried to find 0 heart hands and then rip it, but I don't know. We're just kind of cruising.
Well met.
It's actually a decent temperance. Jupiterian soul. That's relevant. Yeah. The seance actually could have been worth a look so that we could get more onks, but then it would eat the onks. Is the Bushy Night Rain collab again? I haven't played Night Rain other than a couple times since the DLC. Also, after I threw so many runs, I don't know if Bushy wants to go through that again. Honk me? Oh my god. 2 more. Okay, let's start actually, like, actively blocking spectrals here. It's only 3. Did we go 3 in a row? No, we should take the money because we need money in order to find the remaining 2 onks. I gotta be responsible here so that we can be irresponsible later. Gross. Huge. I didn't need to sell that actually. Would you double skip 2 antis if there's an invis? You're starting to sound like a chatterbean. Oh! Okay, roll. Honk me. Oh my god, I've never wanted the 5th one more in my entire life. What do we do with this one? Like, do we need a red seal? Just make more hearts. One more. Okay, we're through anti-11. Start leveling hard cards so we can ecto more. You're gonna want to think about that one a little bit longer. Yeah, I think we have blank already, so we could get... No, we didn't get blank. Can we get to 1 billion, though? Honestly, if these get to 10x, that'll help a lot, actually. Not the stencil, the, Need to cut these. Oh, I was actually gonna use the wheel this time, Chad, I promise. This was the time I was finally gonna use the wheel. You had me going for there for a moment, Crimson Heart. Oh, I didn't even realize we had purple. Lucio would be pretty nice? I don't think so. Getting diminishing returns from, Oh! Oh. Disappointed! Wait. No, it's fine. It's fine. Ooh. For a moment there, I thought maybe, they're going to be asymmetric. We're going to get so much time to scale this. Need more of these. Oh my god. Oh no. Did y'all see the boss blind? Unbelievable. Can't believe Local Thunk would do that to me. Spaceman. I mean, that'll make me mad. It's the plan, isn't it? No, it's much worse. It's gonna shuffle me Jimbos. Technically the best unseated madness you can have before anti-8. It's true. We're also getting 3 consecutive anti-8 bosses. How good is 3 anti-8 bosses? Okay, that's actually a banger video title that no one would click on, unfortunately, because it's too good for this world. Oh my god, streamer using aim cheats to find out which one is the right madness. Streamer must be cheating. 3 of the cards are red. How is this possible? Local Thunk banned this man. Yeah, you're right. I should have held on to the madness to figure it out. Instagram comments will say it's modded. It's bro.
Well met.
Colty, thank you for the 11. Okay, I think we're getting through anti-12.
Well met.
Huge, actual diabolical Chaos the Clown pickup there. Art Matt, thank you for the prime. Let's do this. Do we want to play those every time? So unlucky. The game's preventing me from gambling. First it prevents me from taking the soul card, now it's preventing me from gambling. Alright, let's see if we can find that 5th one. Oh no, not the wall. Does anyone else notice that the wall is extra large? What does it mean? Why would they add that to this game? Okay, we're almost at the billion mark.
Well met.
Reed, thank you for the prime. The great thing about this is that, like, I can just kind of randomly click cards and, as long as they're all hearts, we win. You find a soul from Arcana Pack when the voucher is bought. You can do that just normally. That's where most soul cards come from. And in fact, I've been told I'm cheating when they show up in Spectral Packs. Which is also a thing that can happen. And I'll buy Tarot Merchant because I want spectral cards. I don't want to clog the shop. I have no use for Tarot Merchant. That's the main reason here. One more on, please. Did you take an Eternal Blueprint? Is that not funny enough? I mean, at a certain point I might have to, but I'd rather not. I should have sold the world. Internal Blueprint might let us Ecto then, Onk. Make a compelling argument. I'd really just like to find Overstock. That would help. Where's that Overstock news guy? Bean.
Well met.
One hand type? I think I could do that. We've got 2 more antes to find it. Should find the gold seals to make it easier to find. Jack, thank you for the prime. Legit seen this run before. Yeah, you're watching a VOD. Wake up. Wonder how many people that's actually going to wake up. Got him. You take a 6 cents to facilitate finding the Ankh. How do you think that's going to work out for me? Sometimes y'all gotta like just sit and think on your suggestions before you type enter. I want to keep this because I want to keep blocking for Ankh.
Well met.
A Whisper of Spring, thank you for the 3. Alright, we're running out of time. We have, like, what, 3 more shops? 4? That's additional money, at least. Like, if we do get the 5th one, it might actually be kind of close. Money? No. Oh, actually the flint's kind of nasty here. Have I mentioned that? Oh, well, we might die. No, the glass card actually saved. The flint is just horrific for this spot. Alright, time to roll down. Unlucky. And we could try for like a blueprint or a brainstorm. We've got 2 chances at it. We know we die if we just... go in here, so we might as well try. We did not get it. Is that my last glass card? No, I've got one more. Here. Double puffed. Thank you for this super chat. We did not hit. What if... Oh, we got a glass card, but not of the right suit. GG. One of these days we'll get the 5th one. Yeah, the 5th one would have gotten us there. We were a little just under 10x off. The 5th one definitely would have done it. We wouldn't have gotten through next ante, but we would have gotten this ante. Yeah, I'll be right back. I need to get some water. Alright. Run it back. Congrats, Romy. Hello. Good start.
Well met.
Ios, thank you for the 4. Let's do it. Maybe the best early game suit Joker. Assuming we draw the suits. Yeah. I don't know. Sounds fun to me. You determine which deck you're going to play? I pick the one that I want to play, and then I play it. This could be a baseball card run. Be a vampire run. Could also just be a dead run if we don't find support for it. So let's start getting money. Banana is fine. Probably need some levels in Jupiter. Their chips have to come from somewhere. Thank you. Let's see how this goes. It's probably not the 6 I want to get. Well, this is a 6 I want to get rid of. Okay. Put this here. Jupiter. I think we take this, even though it's expensive. We do have some econ here. This is a bad idea, but I've already done it. Okay, now it's actually a great idea. Actually scored a little better than I was expecting. think someone just said that I'm never getting a golden ticket. Curious. Hail. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Forgot to go 6 cents hunting, but that was too good to pass on. Money, because we need jokers. Only have 2 6s left, right? It's a lot of money. It's bad timing on the arm. I need the scoring help here. Probably could have played one of the clubs with the, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't have a good sense of my scoring right now, so... Could have been a throw. Could have left me dead. I'm willing to give up 1 level in flush here, probably. Whisper, thank you for the donation. Actually, I don't want another one of those, do I? Rough. It's not. Banana goes. Or rather the brainstorm goes. This will kind of undo the damage that the arm did, at least. Gale and Kareth, thank you for the memberships. Really have no sense of my scoring right now. I think I should probably do one hand like this. Turns out our scoring is not great. That'll help. We unfortunately did not get the 5th madness. This will win. So we need to prioritize getting the Jupiter here, I think. It's guaranteed Jupiter. Really want that, but I want a vampire more. Let's greed. Oh, it's kind of mandatory. Because that's what money will do for you. We're in a pretty good spot now. With the planet scaling and the voucher, we might be able to get through stuff. I didn't really want to have to take the voucher, but now we probably do. Hashtag fun dad, thank you for the bits. Congrats on gold stake and all the decks. Well done. Something like this. Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem into the boss line. I don't think we can take a vampire, unfortunately, as the consequence of like taking these Eternals, but it's fine. Like the run is essentially won from the position that we're in already, so we can take that as a win. I wish. Oh no. Anyway. Aaron, thank you for the membership. I think we can kind of just blast through at this point, right? There's not even that much to farm up for him. If we ever have a hand bad enough to immolate, surely eventually we will, right? This probably qualifies.
Well met.
Please. Wildcat, thank you for the 6. Those 3 are clubs, we know for sure. Why did that lose? I guess we didn't have any steel in hand. It was a straight flush? Oh, whoops. That makes sense. A lot more sense than whatever I was yapping about. Me. This is probably just a nice, easy anti-8 run. There's no real scaling left for us to do, and we don't have Joker slots. Okay, now we need a vampire. Oh, that's a really good looking negative too. I love that one. Scarier than Scary Face? What are you talking about? The gold just contrasts nicely with the black. Gold always looks great negative. I disagree. Golden ticket looks pretty bad. Keep copying, not copying the golden ticket. It's happened like 3 times. You copy the spooky looking one. I don't care. Now the cards are doubly gold. How about that? Actually, let me correct that. I don't care, and neither should you. There we go. Can't take a second one. The fun police is here. Maybe this times 3. We should probably just re-roll it. None of the other bosses really matter. Well, Crimson Fart, I guess, but... I can't think of a less meaningful boss blind for us than that. If anything, this run proves you don't need a good build to win on Gold Stake. How dare you? This build is perfectly fine. It is certainly adequate. Have you ever gotten your wisdom teeth out? Nope, I still got all mine. Get wrecked. These bad boys are staying in. I refuse to part with any of my teeth, in fact. Mine never came in. Mine came in straight, and mouth is big enough to fit them, apparently. Hey, look at how many times I rerolled, chat. What about your baby teeth? I exchanged those for goods and service. Well, no, for money that I could exchange for goods and services with the Tooth Fairy. Isn't dentistry a little fake? People are really just out here saying anything now. You should go to the dentist if you have that opinion. Like, make an appointment now, please. And maybe take a few steps back away from me. Just find a jack here. Let's keep the clubs, though. Okay, we should have just gone for the flush to begin with. What was I thinking? How many times do I have? Well, let's luck into it. I'll take the swash. Dentists make more money fixing teeth. Do you think they give advice to fix your teeth? Yes. Yes. Not everything is a conspiracy. Oh no. I should have just played the pair. I forgot I got the popcorn, to be honest. You ever done impossible seed challenges? Nope. They don't believe there is such a thing as an impossible seed. And Doc keeps proving us right on that. Heard some YouTubers say that economics isn't real in one time completely seriously. Okay, but they're kind of cooking with that, right? Also, there's definitely no possibility that maybe you misunderstood what they're saying. Tell you one thing. Economics is more fake than dentistry. I think we can all agree on that. Wasn't there an unsolved seed some time ago? Nope. There's a bugged seed where you literally get 0 jokers and people still beat it. On Gold Stake. My girlfriend is a dentist, it's super fake. I don't believe a single word of that sentence is true. She just doesn't want you to feel bad she's smarter than you, so she tells you it's fake. Okay, that I believe. That one may be real. This has 2 fib cards. First time I've ever seen Roffle take 4 fingers. It's pretty bad, but we need something. So, kind of in desperation mode right now. Infinite Trib. Are you just not bothering to listen to the words that I'm saying? Count. Hashtag fun dad, thank you for that. So where can you find a pirate that has wooden legs? Right where you left them. Thank you. I'm glad you were hopefully able to move on from the bizarre dentist conversation. I think we're just dead. Our desperation has not paid off. Like, even if this wins, it's not meaningful. I think we can cryptid the 3 since we lost a couple or a couple 2s, or the 8. Probably the 8. Make more 8s. Probably just get out of this. Kind of all over the place right now. Aces and 8s might be the play for the time being. I mean, we've had decent money. These shops have just not had anything. Could be worse. Oh my god. Well, we had money.
Well met.
Comic Red, thank you for the prime. Wait a minute. That could be rent saving. This can't be. Should have held the foil for the second hand. Didn't matter. Edo. I give you the super chat. Welcome to the stream. So you're saying there's still a chance here to pull this out. God. Maybe not. Do this first. There we go. The boss blind's gonna be pretty sketchy. Let's look for blue seal, maybe aces and eights as well.
Well met.
We're dead. Unless we can hit a second two pair here on the backswing. Cerebral, thank you for the donation, and Scullery, thank you for the prime. Just get lucky, forehead. We missed. Unfortunate. Sorry, that run was brutal from top to bottom. I'm surprised we got as close as we did to pulling through on that one. Give me a six of clubs. Not quite. Fives together. You know, it is anti-one head. In other situations, we probably wouldn't do it. Pork Palace, thank you for the prime. What a name. Wait, I had a straight there that would have won. It's fine, we're just trying to load the telescope for the, with Jupiter Copium. Alright, a joker that does something would be good. Good. Well, we just get an immolate in here and take the telescope anyway. That'll be nice. Let's actually make more copies of that for the future, because we have no scoring right now. 1921, I'll see you in 2 hours. That's not likely to happen when you take an eternal oops all sixes. That is extraordinarily unlikely to happen, in fact. Because we took the eternal oops all sixes. So where did those 4s go? Not being able to get that telescope is pretty rough. I think the run's just dead. You know? Especially into the wall. Okay. Run saving pickup. I mean, that gives the oops something to do, but it doesn't matter. We just need to draw these 4s. Okay, we might be alive here. Rebate could be something. Because we need money. Let's buy here first, then check in here.
Well met.
Just hit hearts. Oh! Huge. Ming. Thank you for the prime. Okay, we still have to draw those 4s, though. Not that one. Let's just play the 4 of a kind, maybe? That was not a good play. Oh, thank God. That was a horrific start. Let's find a queen. A lot of shop 1 popcorns on Ghost deck, it seems. Like, it's not bad, it just feels a little bad because you can't hex it. That was potentially an impossible seed. No, it most certainly was not. I played that extremely poorly for the sake of trying to get content. Again, it is unlikely there are impossible seeds in this game. There's been extensive research on it. All seeds are impossible if you don't know how to play. Like, I'm not allowed to say it, but... You're not wrong. Surge. Thank you for the prime. Uh-oh. And we need some source of scoring here. I noticed that you never restart runs. What is your thought behind this act? Why would I restart runs? Again, if we're operating under the idea that no seed is unwinnable, why would I restart a run? Why would I not instead just, like, try and win? Like, what is the incentive to restart a run? Especially when I'm trying to make content, and that makes for bad content. Fortunately, I had to keep the popcorn around just to feel the abstract. Kurt, thank you for the 5. We can get some chips from business. Uh-oh. Maybe we're just dead anyway. Probably. Aider King. Sells for the most. You say all seeds are winnable, not all seeds are nano. Yeah. In fact, I say that regularly. But I also say that a lot more seeds can nan-imp than you think. Which is also very likely true. Jeez. It'd be cool to find like a decent molt joker in the early game. It's also exponentially harder to investigate nan-impable seeds than winnable seeds? Yes. Just because there's so many additional antes to consider. Can I get some molt, please?
Well met.
I might need this 3 of a kind just to survive. Probably will. Flushes more, though. Golden Gamer, thank you for the 6. That might get fed to the dagger.
Well met.
Rage, thank you for the 7. I mean, we're on the verge of something. Now we, like, legitimately have something. I don't want to pay the rental on that. We already have scaling flat mults. See if we can get some more face cards, maybe. Fine then. Let's get rid of some of the red cards since we're going blackboard mode. Oh, now we've got to run. At hello in chat too. I love you, Yorick. Yeah, I mean, he's honestly probably our best pickup for this run. We might need this fella for a bit. Could have fed Checkered dagger. Yeah, but now I get a Joker that helps me. Also, Chico has some upside in certain spots here. Do I hear double sound? You should close the second tab. Yes. Okay, just give me more of those and we can feed the, I mean, we could probably feed it anyway. Your arc eating good and the faceless. Oh, I have another. I already forgot. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. Ecto? It's probably too many non-red cards. I won't forget this time. How many levels in pair do we need to be able to get out of this stupid dagger? It's basically a 2x Joker right now. It's more time to scale our boy. Maybe it's turning into a high card build? No. Well. Could also feed the brainstorm to the dagger, that would... Whoa! Be funny if I did it on purpose, not on accident. Nope, nope. That have been the rare Alt F4? Nah. I stick with my blunders, usually. These all seem pretty bad. Hashtag fun dad, thank you for the bits. Want to watch Hamlet on a streaming platform? Do you know which one it's on? Is it to be or not to be? It's another good one. Thank you, Fun Dad. I feel like you're stepping your game up lately. is getting us closer to the dagger sale. This is fine. This is great. Should have used the moon, I guess, but... so we're playing high card here. Did we get York in unseated? That is nuts. Yep. Pretty good. So it's at 6x, that means that takes us to... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my god! We might be able to get out of the dagger already. Oh. Brainstorm is too difficult for my feeble mind. Go here. Yeah, I think we can get out of the dagger before I do a whoopsie. Nice. Just should have checked for it. Ah! Okay, it's fine. Don't really need flat mold if we're doing this. Send it. Ah! Or gets one legendary joker and shuts his brain off and forgets the second discard again. There we go. To be fair, this is a lot of discards, so that's more counting than I'm used to. Also, Brainstorm is the most difficult Joker in this game. Sense, thank you for the raid. Welcome, folks. Just in time to watch me continually fumble my discards. $23 is a lot. Do it this way.
Well met.
Bear. Thank you for the 9. Want the blue seal still? Oh, we should be looking out for Mary Andrew. That's even more discards that I could ignore. You're onto something there. It also makes the blackboard a little bit easier to hit. It's another Joker that I forget that I have. It's the hallucination. Look, this is... You may not like it, but this is what peak Balatro performance looks like. I'm sorry that you care about things like playing perfectly optimally or whatever. Nerd. Alright. What's in here? Nope. One hand type? Can do that. The blue seal. Optimizing Andes requiring an optimal Andy will be forced to watch a 73-year-old use Microsoft Excel for the first time. Oh my god, if only we could make that, like, an actual punishment for Type A chatters. Holy. Just have them sit there with, like, with, like, a gag. Not in a sexual way, to be clear, Twitch. And, like, the eye-prying machine from, God, what's that movie? Clockwork Orange. Is it getting very specific? Yes. But I'm dealing with a lot of trauma right now, and I would appreciate it if you let me just vent. Not dump, vent. There's a difference somewhere. Brother. Why is Brainstorm the most difficult Joker in this game? Maybe we should just go to high card. Drunkard. No. Cat. Nice. Beautiful. Alright, be honest with me. Who played the flush there? Why would you do that to me? It's just perfectly optimal Balatro. Run after run here. Gonna discard that anyway. Didn't really want to discard that one. Rip it. Easiest game of my life. Just another exquisitely played game by Roffle Balatro here. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. 0 mistakes. Rip it. Well, there's 2 mistakes, actually. I rolled 2 wheels and got foil both times. What did foil do to deserve the discrimination? I mean, nothing. That's the problem. There we go. Beautiful. Incredible. You. Already at 1.6 on the constellation, that's pretty good. do it again. Here. Oh my god. Are we getting through ante 11 with this? Maybe? Probably do need to make it sure that we're hitting pairs, though. That'll help. Let's keep the steel, actually. Alright, here and here get strengthened. This gets this. This goes here. Wait, we're only on ante 10. I was overreacting. We do beat ante 11, though. Fear not, chat. I've confirmed that we beat next ante. Oh, okay. I want to break this 4. Black Mirror episode where chat backseats your life? What is it? So it's a documentary about me? I didn't sign the rights away to that. That's the second time we got those exact same planets off of the High Priestess in a row. I think in that exact same position, too. Stop. I don't want it. I just need to stop rolling them, to be honest with you. Minus $1 for some reason. Thinks it matters. Okay. get the pair in there. Wait, is there a chance at next ante even? Surely not. Just need better jokers, I guess. Or maybe like one better joker here. No whammies, thank you for the bits. You need to go. How many wheels have we? Oh, that's actually really bad. Now I can't ecto again. Also, it contributes nothing to the score, so. Spaceman. We probably have enough levels. It is nuts. It's pretty nuts how irrelevant it is. This is a bad boss point for us. Or Rick. I'd like to be able to replace this with something that's actually good. Not you, Castle. We're at the point where like the levels are maybe just good enough to consider. All right. Okay, fortunately the order here is a little awkward. Oh, we get there? You good? Shout out to Holographic adding plus 10 mult to 3600. Yeah. We're We're just gonna find through here. I can take this, just do something, I guess. I don't know. Only you were earlier. Here. Here. Alright. Or Acrobat finally doing something. Might be a little tough into the boss blind. Welcome back, Edelo. Yeah, we got the Yorick up to times 22. With definitely 0 misplay. I mean, it probably kills the run, but we check it anyway. Yeah, it's pretty horrific. Unless... yeah, it's horrific. Blueprint or bust? Nah, we can probably still beat it with the, this, exactly. It's not good. We still die next to Anti. I didn't hit any of the steel. Wow. That's brutal. Steel. Oh! Oh, we still win, but that was so unfortunate. It adds 2 steel to hand, which is 225, which is worse than just the DNA. We're just dead here. GG. See how close we get, at least. We're off by 10x, we just can't win. GG. Rose, thank you for the membership. I think Trib might have just been better with how highly leveled we are here. But it was a good run. Thank you, Yorick. Fitting that he ended up at 23x molds. There are a lot of people lined up to watch a 73-year-old use Microsoft Excel for the first time. Like, we had this conversation and some of y'all just can't help yourselves. I will be right back. Let me check real quick here. Let's run it back on Ghost deck. Give me a queen. You fool. That's a king. We do it like this because a 7 or a queen will now win. I mean, I didn't really mean like that, but sure. It's pretty nice. Okay. Beautiful. Congrats, Sugo. Well done. The hand we're looking for. Any of the hands we're looking for. Uh-oh. This is gonna get sketchy. It's a really good start, but not the draw that we wanted. Okay, saved. Just give me some flat mult, please. I mean, I'll take it. That desperate for it. Nice. See if we can get pair in our telescope, maybe? Okay. I don't think we're getting the telescope, is the bad news here. Blue seal. There's a decent chance we're cooked without an immolate in the near future.
Well met.
Come on, man. Alpha, thank you for the 3. And Gale, thank you for the thank you for the bits. Okay. Don't really want this to be a flush run is the thing. Because that doesn't really work well with the hologram. That works pretty well with the hologram though. Maybe I should have sold that for the Jesus. Just don't win. We can't escape the flush. Wait. Maybe this is our off-ramp from the flushes. One hand type. I believe. I choose to believe here. I just need some levels and or chips. Immolate me, then we'll talk. Unfortunate. This does help with the flush game plan, though. It's been hearts every single time today, hasn't it? That's 4 for 4. Var, can you reasonably take Yorick? I mean, we just took one pretty far. I didn't mean to win with that still in tow. Lucio. Okay, we can't actually get value here. Wow. Another one, maybe? Brain print. I give it a 6. It's just always hearts, right? Okay. Maybe not always. We're almost to the checkered deck. Might be fired after that one, 6 cents. Let's see if we can get a blue seal. As well now. Neat. Suits. Yeah, that could be something. It's pretty good. It would get me out of flushes. Yeah, I want to get out of flushes though. Probably. It's great timing with this boss blind as well. Smiley face. Looking for queens. Okay, I think this is a good choice. See if we can get at least one hit of blue seal value here. Not gonna do it. Alright, we got one. Probably should have put the 6 up front, but it was pretty clear that I was gonna win from there. Looks like we are going spades now. And hearts, still. Jacking it. You make up your mind, please. That's my least important joker right now. But it is the one that we have. Alright, back to hearts. Back to spades? Huh? Let's grab the voucher. Get some more money. That was a little closer than I thought. Definitely want Mercury. The last hand is a good example of why we want a hand that's a little bit easier to draw towards. Twos? Has it been twos like every round here? I think this should win still. Always gamble. Money? We really just need to find replacements for these two. I just want this to break. Actually, the Chad can go too. It's good for the hologram. Get rid of eights. Ooh. Lucky cards are kind of popping, at least. Even if this banana isn't. Lucky Cat would go crazy. It's getting to be a little bit late is the problem. And also Chad is one of the cards I want to sell for the Lucky Cat, so. Probably gonna take 2 with the number of debuff cards we have here. There we go. Well, it does make the chat a lot more important, is the problem. Let's open this first. Magic trick in the shop, too. Back to spades. Getting whiplash here. Let's grab this to have something. Sixes. Nice one. Should be good enough for the rest of the way there. I mean, we might have to skip a blind. Or we could just find new jokers. Or a new joker. Queens. There's a couple. I'm just gonna send it. Space Boy. It actually has a lot of tools that could have made for a really, really good run, but didn't really find the pieces in the right order for that. Let's see what our skips are in the boss blind is. Like, we could probably beat this without the photo, but definitely make it easier. Bell isn't a real boss. So we could just go man mode here. And refuse to rely on the crutch that is photograph. And that also probably wins. No, we don't have the base mult for pairs anymore. I think we'll probably just skip around. It's gonna be funny when this gives me Verdant Leaf. Did that get better for me? I guess so. Let's see how weak we are, actually. Boy, I wish I could sell everything and just onk the hologram. And there could be a way that we could go out. If we're not gonna get there anyway. But I think we probably just clear with this, right? Oh. Well, we don't beat the boss blind with this. So what if we just try and go for the 50-50 on the onk? Because we're kind of dead here, even just on the big blind, aren't we? One of these days. All right,
Well met.
50-50? Holy! I'm okay, man. Thank you for the 4. It's that simple, chat. Science says you have to find a way to stop this man. No, they have. It's called anti-11. I do think we're good through anti-10 at least. Anti-11, I thought it was called the Flint. Tomato, tomato. Sorry, tomato, tomato. Sixes. That's another one. Oh my god. The cat's never gonna hit. Hearts. Cards. Purple. Buy this because it's funny. That's a lot of blue seals. It is somehow even more blue seals. Beautiful. here? Nepgoon? Bit. Lucky cards. Someone should feed this cat. We go again. Probably need that money. I mean, we've played a lot of lucky cards at this point. Fantastic. What an illusion. Oh, Gamana. I only have one discard now. Tragic. Espat. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. I think this is, unfortunately, my last run of the day, but I'll have you know, I did click the card that says hologram. And then we maybe did an irresponsible onk with a... It was a 50-50 between these two, and we hit, so... Balatro is a skill testing game. Confirmed. Let's death here. Set up to try and get some additional glass pieces, and then maybe we can avoid death. We're running right into another... I mean... Okay. Glass here. Aura farm here. Boiled again. It's one piece of steel. Probably just gotta send it, right? Does unfortunately almost certainly mean we die. We've gotten 0 hits on this lucky cat so far. Oh! Well, we lost some glass, but we made it. Look, I will get one singular proc on this lucky cat. Throw it in the pile. Hold. Might be worth hanging on to this just in case we get a suit changer. Okay, this is the one. This is the one, chat.
Well met.
Cineme, they give you that gifted sub to use 2013 Toyota Camry. Oh my god. I probably played at least 10 lucky cards, or triggered at least 10 lucky cards at this point. I should have put the 6 up front. I'm throwing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Lucky cards? Jesus. probably here. Let's send this. Look for some face cards to go along with the good hand and some steel. Oh! He's done it. Like I have enough diamonds to justify holding that. That was not the brilliant play I thought it was going to be. Lucky cards. I think we're unfortunately cooked. No steel, only one piece of glass. I think we're dead here. But at least we've got the 1.5x lucky cat. GG, good run. Oh! 1.75. Oh! And it's enough, just barely, because of the lucky cat clutch. Are you kidding me? I mean, now we die. Wait, they're supposed to be enhanced. I have illusion, Michael. There we go. Can't discard that jack. It's kind of important here. Oh, you can add another joker. Happy now? Surely just what? Shatter's huffing the copium. Just one more joker. Just one more joker will do it. The Joker obsession just does not end. There's so many interesting things about this game. Jokers is one of them, chat, but you gotta, again, get away from the Joker obsession. Alright, thanks for watching, folks. I'll be back, not tomorrow. I'm gonna take tomorrow off. This time I mean it, though. I'm gonna send you over to Turtle Bean, doing some multiplayer on the ranked ladder. So thank you all for hanging out. Thank you to SBAB for the raid. Hope the runs went well for you today too. And I'll see you on Thursday at the usual time.